Welcome back to Hotham's Apiary. I'm Jason Hotham, and in this video I want to take a look at the second colony, the colony that has been a little bit weaker, and see if there's anything that I can do to help them be able to get stronger so they can produce more bees so that they'll be stronger and healthier for the season. You won't want to miss it. Get the smoker going so we can start to look at the bees. Sorry, I'm not a very good singer. Almost ready to go. Okay, let's get started. So, this is, as I mentioned in the intro, this is the weaker colony. Let's put this over here. You can take a look. Give them a little bit of smoke, of course, to get started. Well, there are more bees. There are more bees in here than last week. That's a good sign. Another frame with lots of food on it and some fresh nectar. So they're bringing in nectar as well. I think when we get to the brood nest, we'll be able to learn a little bit more about this colony. We'll take that one out. There's only a few bees on there. Oh, we'll just put this to the side for now. You always want to try to take out the old food stores from the previous year because you don't want the bees to bring any of that syrup into the honey super. Lots of food. They won't go hungry. Alright, so now this is actually a frame with bees on it. Sorry, I'll try to watch out that I don't block the view too much with my arms. There's lots of pollen. There's the queen. She is right there, scurrying along. She's now down here. Her brood nest has expanded a little bit. You can see all the brood. Well, you can see some of the brood. It's not a lot. On the back side, there's also some brood. It's not great. But I think, you know, like I've been saying the past couple of weeks, I think if I give this colony, just give them some more time, I think that they will be okay. There's, wow, no brood at all on this frame. So that frame, that last frame was the only frame that had brood. That's not good. So I think I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to take some measures here, and I'm going to have to try to shrink down the size of this brood chamber so the bees have less room and they will concentrate on one particular frame. Let me just make sure that she doesn't have brood somewhere else. No, this is food and pollen. Okay, so there's something I can do. I have a box that I use when I make splits, and I can put these bees in one of those boxes, and then I can close up the sides around them so they do not have a lot of room to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and look for that box. Hopefully I have it here. Oh, yep, there it is. That's the one. So this is what the floorboard looks like that I'm going to place these bees on. It has basically 3 separate areas where I can put splits in. And each area has an entry. So there's an entry here at the bottom on this side of the box. There's an entry on the front for the middle portion and an entry here on the top. So I'm going to close up these 2 entryways with some paper towel, and then I'm going to, there's also 2 pieces of wood that I can place right in here so that the bees only have this area here to work with. And hopefully that will help them get stronger. We'll see. So I have to do a little bit of rearranging here. I'm going to have to find an empty box. Or somewhat empty box. This one I can take. So, it's an empty box, and then, let's see. I hope I have everything I need here for this. Okay, well, I have to deal with what I have. So, first thing is I'm going to crack this off. Just going to take this hive body off of here to the side. Take this floorboard out completely. Place it to the side. Then place this floorboard. I need to put some paper towels in here first. Try to stuff that up with some paper towel. Okay. Okay. So now I'll place that back down. So I'll place this hive body, any hive body I'll place on there right away. So it's closed up pretty good. Wait a second here. Yep. There's some returning forager bees already looking for the entry. And then I have these 2 strips of wood that I place on top so that the bees cannot crawl underneath the frames and populate the other side. Then I place, my goodness, where did I do it? Then I place the separator in. So, and now I can basically populate this with my brood frame. Well, the bees, they can't really cross there anyway, so that's okay. Then what I'll do is I'll place that in the middle, and then I'll give the bees some food. I have to give the bees some food frames, some pollen. Place the pollen next to the brood. Let me just check. I have to check and make sure the queen is on there. Otherwise I have a problem. Oh yeah, I just saw her running down on the bottom side of the frame. So then let's see. Then I have to place another frame with some food on there. Okay. 3. And then I will give them a frame with wax foundation next to the brood nest. Another frame with pollen. And a frame with food. So now I've placed the bees back in. Let me move the camera so you can have a look. But now they have a new configuration and they have less room. Hopefully by them having less room they will be able to strengthen their numbers a bit. Get these bees off of this. So shake off the bees that were walking around on the inside. It's a good chance to also, wow, that frame broke all the way. Crazy. The top just broke right off. So sweep off the rest of the bees that are kind of inside this box here. Sweep them off, they can fly in. They can get inside again. Go back to their queen. And the other bees I can shake off outside. All right, so that was some unexpected work. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I fear that this colony, if I don't do something, they're not going to have the numbers they need to even survive. So now that I've done that, I will once again place the cover on and the cover. All right, so that was trying to boost that weaker colony, the second colony, and we'll just have to wait it out and see how it works. By reducing the amount of room that they have inside the hive, that gives the bees now a chance to expand on what they do have. It will give the bees also a chance to be able to warm that brood nest, and the queen will be able to continue to lay her eggs. They still have forager bees, which is good, but I did give them a little bit of food, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to change out that floorboard again and allow the bees to live in a regular hive body. That's it. If you haven't already done it, please subscribe and stay safe, stay healthy, and have fun beekeeping.